What's going on, guys? It is Roka here and welcome to the ultimate guide for Rise of Iron. In this guide I'm going to go over everything you're going to want to do to prepare yourself for Rise of Iron to where you'll be able to get a lot of the brand new gear that's coming out and to be able to do the raid 3 days after Rise of Iron comes out. So the first one is really self-explanatory. It's basically get every single character to level 40 and 335 light. If you've been playing Destiny since Taken King, you should have this one basically done already, because the second you get a character 335, it's after April update, you should be able to get every other character 335 by just opening up engrams on your 335 character and then sending over the gear and to infuse it. So the next step is really simple. You're going to want to get yourself to 25,000 glimmer and 200 legendary marks. This will allow you to infuse and upgrade a lot of your gear that you get in Rise of Iron and to be able to buy engrams from the Cryptarch that will give you new Rise of Iron gear. So on the topic of legendary marks, one more thing you should do is save up a bunch of legendary weapons and armor pieces that you don't need. The reasoning behind this is because you're only allowed to have up to 200 legendary marks at a time. This makes you be able to have even more. So when Rise of Iron comes out, you use your 200 legendary marks, buy engrams, then go into your vault, dismantle a bunch of legendary gear, spend it on more engrams, and rinse and repeat. That way you're able to have more legendary gear, have more legendary engrams, and have more Rise of Iron gear to get you closer to that max light level. So the next thing you're going to want to do is stock up on Relic Iron, Spirit Bloom, Healing Flask, and Spin Metal. Because when Rise of Iron does come out, you're going to need these stuff to infuse your gear. And you're not going to want to spend legendary marks to buy this because you'd rather spend it on engrams. One more thing is you're going to want to save up on strange coins, because when the Friday comes, Zur is going to come and he's going to bring a bunch of new gear, hopefully, or he's going to screw us over. You're also going to want to save exotic shards so you can upgrade and infuse your brand new exotic gear you get. So one more thing you're going to want to do is stock up on 3 of coins and heavy ammo synths. The reason behind this is you're going to want to spend your heavy ammo synths at your factions to rake them up and be able to get new Rise of Iron gear. And then you want to spend your 3 of coins to get new exotics and new Rise of Iron exotics. So one of the next things you're going to want to do is go to each one of your factions and buy certain gear from them. Because when Rise of Iron comes out, all the gear they sell now will not be there, and it'll be brand new Rise of Iron gear. So from Future War Cult, the thing you're going to want to pick up is the Vanity. The Vanity that the Future War Cult is selling right now is amazing. It comes with Rifle Barrel, Life Support, and Third Eye. Third Eye gives you the mini map at all times, which is amazing. Rifle Barrel gives you so much more range on it, which is even better. And Life Support is perfect for anybody that enjoys playing 3v3 game modes. So the next thing you're going to want to buy from Future War Cult is the Villainy. The Villainy comes with a really godly role. This role includes Headseeker, Perfect Balance, or Reinforced Barrel, and Glass Half Full. For anybody that enjoys using a pulse rifle, this is a really good role, especially because you're able to shoot people with Headseeker in the body and then do more damage to the head, and especially with Glass Half Full, it does even more damage with the bottom half of the mag, and usually while shooting a pulse rifle, you go through half of your mag just trying to kill one person. So this works together and it just destroys anybody you shoot it at. So from Dead Orbit, there really isn't much for you to pick up except for a Hundred SR4. The role he's selling right now is Life Support, Single Point Sling, and Third Eye. It's pretty decent. It's not the best role in the world, but if you don't have one, you should pick it up. So from New Monarchy, there's only a few things you're going to want to pick up. For one, it's the Righteous 7. The Righteous 7 that he's selling right now is super godly. It comes with Perfect Balance plus Counterbalance and also Reinforced Barrel. This is a really good role for anybody who enjoys using auto rifles because you have Perfect and Counter, which work together and basically give you max stability, plus Reinforced Barrel, which gives you even more range on an auto rifle. The next thing you're going to want to pick up is the Appellant 3. This one comes with a pretty decent role. It includes Last Resort, Rifle Barrel, and Hidden Hand. It's a decent role. You have a lot of range with it. Last Resort is really good for anybody who plays 3v3 game modes, and Hidden Hand just makes it easier to hit the headshots. So now the final thing you're going to want to pick up from New Monarchy is the machine gun. If you don't have a really good machine gun yet, this is something you should consider picking up. It includes rangefinder, counterbalance, and small bore, which is a pretty decent role if you look at it. Counterbalance helps with the stability, rangefinder gives you more range, which works together with the extra stability, and small bore is small bore, which is pretty decent because you get more range and more stability. So we're now at the Vanguard Quartermaster. He's not the best person to go to all the time for gear, but he is selling one good thing right now, and that is the Apple of this Core. It's not the best pulse rifle in the world, but it does have a really good role, and that role includes Reinforced Barrel, Counterbalance, and Head Seeker. This is a really good role for anybody who enjoys using pulse rifles because you can really wreck some house with it. So the next thing you're going to want to pick up from the Vanguard Quartermaster is a 1K Stare. The only reason why you want to pick this up is unless you don't have a good sniper that can rest snipe and shoot out supers. If you don't have one, then this is something you should invest your money in. It's really decent and it does have ambush and unflinching, which isn't too bad. Now we're at the final place you want to go, and this is the Crucible Quartermaster. He is selling some pretty decent things such as the Axol, which is something you should really invest your money into if you don't have a decent pulse rifle. The one he's selling right now includes fitted stock, counterbalance, and small bore. It's a decent roll. It's not the best roll in the world, but it does the job. So the next thing you're going to want to look into is the Root and Wake machine gun. This comes with a really good roll, including rangefinder, brace frame, and counterbalance. Counterbalance and brace frame work together and give you almost max stability, even max stability you can say. Plus rangefinder gives you even more range, so this thing is a beast in PvP and PvE. So if you don't have a good machine gun, you should pick that up. So the last and final thing you're going to want to do is faction edging. If you're not familiar with what this term means, is where you rank up your packages to where they're almost there to being ranked up. So around like 50 XP to go and you should be ranked up. This is something you're going to want to do on all 3 of your characters, and especially do it for the Cryptarch, Vanguard, Crucible, and your faction. The one thing I can say about this is leave this to the very last day before Rise of Iron. And the reason why you're going to want to do this is because if you do rank it up and you go to Rise of Iron, you're still going to get old gear. You're not going to get the brand new gear that you're looking for. So get these things ranked up on the very last day, and then don't play Destiny again until Rise of Iron does come out. And so the second Rise of Iron does come out, you can just rank these up in 20 seconds and you should have your brand new gear. So guys, that's it for this guide. If you did find this really helpful, leave a like. It really helps grow this channel and get it out known to more people, especially get this guide out known to more people so we can be prepared for Rise of Iron. And if you want to see more Destiny videos, and including Rise of Iron videos when it does come out, hit that subscribe button. It's really appreciated. And that's it guys. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you all in the next one.